Good morning, dear cadets. So we are in the alkyl and aryl halide. So in the last video I taught you methods of preparation of aryl halide. So basically two methods were there and the most important one was Sandmeyer reaction. So I hope that you will do that one. Okay. Now there are some in text exercises. Okay, page number 289. So as I have promised that I will try hard to complete everything, but it is not possible in absence of you. So you should also try whatever is there, will try. Okay, whatever is possible. Okay, just see. The first one is page number 289 in text exercise. Why is sulfuric acid not used during the reaction of alcohol with Ki? Alcohol with Ki. So first understand the question. Why is sulfuric acid not used during the reaction of alcohol with Ki? So if you see the reaction, this reaction CH3CH2OH Hi. Now from where you are getting the Hi? Ki plus H2SO4. They are reacting and giving this one Hi. And CH3CH2I and means iodoalkane plus water is formed. Okay. So actually we are not using here H2SO4. Which acid we are using? We are using H3PO4. That is non-oxidizing acid. So try to understand why we are not using H2SO4. This is not a reaction. I will write the correct reaction, don't worry. So why we are not using H2SO4? Try to understand here. H2SO4 is an oxidizing agent. It will oxidize Hi produced during the reaction to I2 and therefore will prevent the reaction between an alcohol and Hi to form alkyl halide. Just see. When Ki react with H2SO4, it form Hi and KHSO4. This Hi react with H2SO4 and form H2O, I2 and SO2. Now just see. This Hi is involved in the reaction between alcohol. If H2SO4 you will take, so this Hi will be oxidized into I2. So now who will react with the alcohol? Who will react with the alcohol? No one is there. So now alkyl halide or you can say iodoalkane will not be prepared. That is why hence non-oxidizing agent like H3PO4 is used instead of H2SO4. That is why we are not taking here H2SO4. What we are taking? H3PO4. H3PO4 react with, reaction is like that. H3PO4 react with Ki and it form KH2PO4 plus Hi, and this Hi is only used here. Okay, that is why H2SO4 we are not taking. Next question is write structure of different dihalogen derivatives of propane. Write structure of different dihalogen derivatives of propane. Okay, so this is the propane. Now what we have to write? Dihalogen derivatives. So just see. Now one Br is here, another Br we can write here. Okay, so this is dihalogen derivatives. This is monohalogen derivatives. Now substitute here also Br. So this is also dihalogen derivatives. One more dihalogen derivatives can be prepared. Just see here. Now CH3, just see that one. CH3, CH2, here CH, here Br, here also Br. Okay. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 3. Now one more can be prepared, which is there at second number carbon atom. Just see, I am writing this side. Second number is CH3, CH, here what is there? Br, here also Br, here what is there? CH, here Br, here also Br. Oh, sorry. Now don't write here Br, only dihalogen derivatives. So CH3 and this one. CH2, here H won't be there. Okay, so just see, 4 dihalogen derivatives can be prepared from propane. These are the possibilities. Just see, 1 2 here. Okay, now next one is here. No, already we have made this one. Sorry, don't add this one. Okay, I will tell you. So 3 is already prepared. 1 2 correct. Now 2, yes, this is there. Another one is CH3. Okay, we'll make second one also. Just see, one here, one here. Yes, this can be prepared. Just see, CH3 CH Br here, CH2 Br. Yes, this can be prepared. Yes, so 4 total are there. I hope that you are getting. Just see, add here 2. So we have already added here. Sorry, 1 here, 1 2 3. So 1 3. Just see, 1 3. Then 2 2. Then 1 1. Just see, 1 1. Then 1 2. Just see, 1 1 2 3. 4 can be prepared. Okay. Now next one, let me write the question and afterwards we'll do. Among the isomeric alkanes of molecular formula C5H12, identify the one that on photochemical chlorination yields single monochloride, 3 isomeric monochloride, 4 isomeric monochloride. So you do one thing. First write C5H12 3 different forms. 3. So first form I wrote here. What is the second form? Just see, CH3 C here. What is there? CH3 here, also CH3 here, also CH3. Check everywhere, C5H12 only will be there. 3 2 5 7 9 12 hydrogen. 1 2 3 4 5 carbon. Here also 1 2 3 4 5 3 6 9 12. This is there. Now write another one also. Here what is there? CH3 CH2 here, CH here. What is there? CH3 here, CH3. This is also one of the isomeric form of C5H12. Now guess. Just try to understand. 1 2 3 4 all are 1 degree carbon atom. So it is asking single monochloride. So this form only will give the single monochloride. You can check. Just see, CH3 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 here, also CH3. Now suppose you are replacing one hydrogen and putting here Cl. So what would be there? This one, this one, this one, all will be same only, one only, correct? So this form of C5H12, this isomeric form of C5H12 will give single monochloride, 3 isomeric chloride. Which form will give the 3 isomeric chloride? Just check here. This is first form, this is second form, this is third form. Okay, now just see here. 3 isomeric monochloride. So just see, 1 2 3. Suppose you are replacing here one hydrogen. So this will be 1 chloropentane. If you are replacing from here 2 chloro, if you are replacing from here 3 chloro. Now same thing from this side also, 1 2 3. Correct or not? So this form N-pentane. This is isopentane. What is this one? Isopentane. Isopentane. And what about this one? This is isopentane. Here also you can write isopentane. This is N-pentane. This is N-pentane. This is isopentane. What about this one? This is neopentane. Neopentane. This is isopentane. This is isopentane. This is N-pentane. This is neopentane. This is isopentane. So just try to understand. Here what would be there? CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2 CH3. This will be an pentane. What about this one? 4 means you have to form the 4, no problem at all. 1 number or 1 number. This is 2 number, this is 3 number. Okay, 4 should be formed. So where you can form the 4 form? Just check here. 4 1 degree 1 degree, this will be same. Now here 2 degree 2 degree, then here 3 degree. Now here also you can add, yes, here also. So 4 can be formed from here. Now just see, CH3 CH2. Now here CH, here CH3, here what is there? CH3. Now I think you are having problem in 4 isomeric chloride. I will prove, don't worry. Suppose I replace from here 1 hydrogen and put here Cl. So what would be the name of this one? 1 2 3 4. 1 chloro 2 methyl butane. Okay, so this is one form. Okay, no problem at all. Now second one, suppose I am replacing this hydrogen and putting here Cl, then also 1 2 3 4. So what would be the name of this one? 2 chloro 2 methyl butane. This is the second form. Okay, H. Now what about the third one? Third one would be, just see, suppose I am adding here Cl. Okay, so now this time halogen will get priority over this one. So 1 2 3 4, correct? So this time 2 chloro 3 methyl butane. 2 chloro 3 methyl butane. Okay, replace here this one. Another form is, just see, CH2Cl. So now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So now here what would be there? 1 chloro 2 methyl butane. 1 chloro 2 methyl butane. Yes. So these are the 4 forms here. 4 forms you can prepare. A, B, C, D. Yes, 3 forms can be formed, no problem at all. So just make this one 3 only. Means this form will form, isopentane will form 4 isomeric monochloride. Yes. Okay, if you are having problem, I can write, don't worry. Just see what would be the 4 forms. Start with here. Just see. First one is CH3 CH. Here write Cl, here CH, here CH3, here CH3. This is one form. Now next form is CH2, here Cl, here what is there? CH2, here CH, here CH3, here CH3. This is 2. Okay, now another one is third one, Cl, CH3, CH, CH2. Now here what is there? CH, here CH3, here what is there? Cl, Cl, here what is there? CH3, correct? Another one is CH3, here CH2, here what is there? CH, here CH2, Cl, here CH3. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4th. Okay, no problem at all. Yes. These are the 4 forms. And now name also you can check. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 2-chloro, 3-methyl, 3-methyl butane. Okay. Here what would be there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1-chloro, 3-methyl butane. Yes. Now here what would be there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what would be the name of this one? Just see. This will be 2-chloro, 2-methyl butane. Now here what would be there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here 1-chloro, 2-methyl. 1-chloro, 2-methyl, 1-chloro, 2-methyl butane. 1-chloro, 2-methyl butane. Yes, these are the 4 forms. I hope that, just see, no one has got the same name. 2-chloro, 1-chloro, here also 2-chloro, 2-methyl, and here 1-chloro, 2-methyl. Yes, check. All are different only. So in this way this is over. Only fill in the blanks is left. Okay, so next question is, draw the structure of major mono-halo product in each of the following reactions. So just see, this is also in text exercise only, but just see, different concept will be involved. Now this is cyclohexanol, reaction with thionyl chloride. So just see, this OH will be replaced by Cl. So just see, this is very simple. This and here what is there? Cl plus what would be there? SO2 plus HCl. So this is major product. So you now here alternate single and double bond won't be there. 1-chloro cyclohexane. Now just see second one. Here halogen carrier is not there. If halogen carrier would have been, then nuclear substitution reaction would have been. Means Br would have been attached here or Br would have been here. Now this is example of side chain substitution reaction, and in the previous video one place I told you side chain. Even though it was not given in NCERT book, nevertheless I explained you because I was aware that such type of questions have been given in the NCERT exercise book. Now just see, here ultraviolet Br2 heat, this is written. So what would be there? Substitution reaction would be there, and I told you substitution is favored at benzylic carbon, means the carbon atom which is bonded with the ring. If here halogen carrier like FeCl3, FeBr3, AlCl3, these are there, then what would be there? Nuclear substitution. Here Br or here Br would have been attached. Okay. And now try to understand here. Now here only Br will be attached. Just see, this one, this and this one. So here just see, this, here what is there? CH, here Br, here CH3, here what is there? NO2 plus HBr. Name also you can write. Now side chain containing the functional group, so its name would be 1, 2. So this would be 1. Now nitrobenzene, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nitro, 1, 4 nitrobenzene, bracket close. Here you can write one bromo also. Just a minute. Let me delete the product. Side chain contain functional group. Yes, this would be number from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, because this is also contain. Now just see. Side chain also contain functional group and benzene ring also contain the functional group. So what is the rule here? If side chain contains more number of carbon atom, then benzene ring would become the substituent. Now this is the rule when side chain and benzene ring both have got the functional group. Here what is there? Here also functional group, here also functional group. Of course halogens are not functional group, but they are also considered to be the functional group here. So now try to understand here. Now this is containing only 2 carbon atom, here 6 carbon atom. So this will be the principal, this entire compound. Now this would be the substituent. So here what would be the name? 4-bromo ethane or 4-bromo ethyl. 4-bromo ethyl bracket 4, just a minute, 4 like that at 4 position, bracket close, 1-bromo ethyl, 1-bromo ethyl benzene, 4,1-bromo ethyl nitrobenzene. Now see here also. So here what is the product here? The product is here OH. Here what is there? CH2Cl plus H2O. Okay. Same is the case here also. Just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here 4. What would be the name of this one? 4 bracket chloromethyl. Chloromethyl phenol. Okay. And on what basis I told that? Now you can tell that Cl may be attached here also, but remember this is benzylic carbon atom. So substitution of this OH is better than this OH, because this OH is phenolic OH, and here due to resonance partial double bond character will come. So the replacement of OH is difficult, while here replacement of this OH is easy. So what is the name of this one? 4-chloromethyl. There is no need to write 1-chloromethyl because only one carbon atom is there. This is phenol. What about this one? This is Markovnikov addition. Now here what would be there? Just see. Here C, here also C, here CH. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now Markovnikov addition rule is there. Markovnikovs. So here what would be the product here? Just try to understand here. This. Now here what would be there? This is now here CH3. Here what is there? I. So what is the name of this product? 1-ido. Now if this I is attached here, so bond would be broken, because 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. So 1-ido 1-methyl cyclohexane. 1-ido 1-methyl cyclohexane. Writing name is must. If to complete the reaction, incomplete reaction will be given, you have to complete. So you should write the product and their IUPAC name. So 1-ido 1-methyl cyclohexane. And this is very easy. Just see, this is Finkelstein reaction. Halogen exchange method is there. So this is iodoethane. What is this one? Iodoethane. Now again just see here. Here also halogen carrier is not there. Halogen carrier is not there. Heat, ultraviolet light. So substitution reaction would be there, and here addition reaction won't be there at the double bond. If CCl4 would have been given here, then addition reaction would have been here. Okay. Now substitution reaction. So attach here Br or here. Anywhere you can attach. Correct. Now double bond will get the priority. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the name of this one? 3-bromo cyclo 3-bromo cyclo hex 1 in cyclo 3-bromo cyclo hex 1 in. Okay, 3-bromo cyclo hex 1 in. So this is cyclohexene. Any problem? So this is the name, IUPAC name, plus here HBr. This is substitution reaction. What kind of substitution reaction? This is allylic substitution reaction. Allylic substitution reaction. Okay, this is halogen exchange. What is this one? Halogen exchange. Okay, no problem? Yes, no problem. Okay, so now physical properties. The physical properties of haloalkanes. Try to understand. The first one is the physical state. So physical state, lower member they are colorless liquid. Higher members they may be waxy solid, isn't it? You will not get any question from the physical state. The most important question you are going to have from the solubility. Question is, haloalkanes are slightly soluble in water. Why? Slightly soluble in water. Remember, organic compound, only those organic compounds are soluble in the water which form hydrogen bond with the water. Okay, are you getting my point or not? So just see, try to understand here. This is alkyl halide. This is alkyl halide. This is water. For the solubility of alkyl halide with the water, there should be interaction between alkyl halide and water, and during the course of this interaction, that much amount of energy should be released which is able or capable of disintegrating the dipole-dipole interaction which is present between alkyl halide molecules. Similarly, that energy should be capable of dissociating the hydrogen bond which is present between the water molecules. Then only alkyl halide will be soluble in the water. But during the interaction between alkyl halide and water, sufficient amount of energy is not released. Hence, this dipole-dipole interaction of alkyl halide and hydrogen bond of water molecules does not get broken. That is why alkyl halide is not soluble in the water. Once again listen, very simple thing is there. Suppose you are dissolving sugar to the water. So between the sugar particle there is a force or not? When that force gets broken, then only sugar particle will be soluble in the water. Then only that sugar particle will be soluble in the water. Are you getting my point or not? Similarly, in alkyl halide molecules, there is a dipole-dipole interaction. Okay, this dipole-dipole interaction should be broken. And when it will be broken? When during the course of interaction of alkyl halide and water molecules, sufficient amount of energy is released. Then only this bond would be broken. Not only this one, in water molecules also, between the water molecules hydrogen bonding is there. Okay, so that bonding should also be broken. And when it will be broken? When during the course of their interaction sufficient amount of energy is released. Since sufficient amount of energy is not released, that is why these bonds are not broken. Since these bonds are not broken, that is why their solubility is not there. The amount of energy released during interaction between alkyl halide and water molecules is not enough to break the dipole-dipole interaction and hydrogen bond between water molecules. That is why it is not soluble. Hence, alkyl halide, here you write, hence alkyl halide does not dissolve in water, does not dissolve in water. Okay, this is the reason. Another question is density. Density of alkyl halide increases in the order of IBrClF. Density of alkyl halide increases in the order of IBrCl and F. Okay, this is the density of alkyl halide increases in the order of, means greater the atomic mass of halogen atom, greater will be the density. Okay, means if you see, this is CH3I, this is CH3Br, this is CH3Cl, this is CH3F. So now here density would be greater because iodine atomic mass is highest. Okay, this is there. Next one, density of alkyl halide increases with the increase of halogen atom. Okay, now just see. Keeping the number of carbon atom constant, greater the number of halogen atom, greater will be the density. Just see, in CCl4 case, what is there? 4 chlorine atom here, 3 here, 2 here, 1. So density will be more. Correct or not? Density of alkyl halide increases with the increase of halogen atom. Okay, so there are two cases. Number one, if the number of carbon atom in alkyl chain is same, then what would be there? Iodine wherever is bonded, their density will be same. Similarly, if the number of carbon atom is constant but the number of halogen atom is more, their density will be more. Just see here. Okay, now next one is the most important, melting point and boiling point. Now here variation is there, just remember those variations. Boiling point. So just see, boiling point and melting point, both are very important characteristics of organic compound. Melting point depends upon crystal lattice. Boiling point depends upon the bonding or interaction between carbon-carbon. Isn't it? Carbon-carbon or derivatives. Derivatives means chloro, bromo, whatever. We are in the alkyl halide, so definitely we will talk about the chloro, bromo, ido, fluoro. Okay, so just see, with the increase of atomic mass of halogen atom, boiling point increases, because with the increase of atomic mass of halogen atom, the magnitude of van der Waals force of attraction increases, area of contact increases. Just see, if atomic mass of halogen atom is large, okay, means size is large, so the area of contact would be large, and so many molecules, okay, they will come close to each other. Try to understand. Suppose hefty fellow or fatty fellow are there, two fatty fellow are there, and they are standing besides. So their entire body part will be in the contact with each other. But if two thin fellow, slim fellow are standing, so their entire body part may not be in contact with each other, isn't it or not? So with the increase in size of halogen atom, so in their molecules, always remember, boiling point is not a property of individual atom or molecules, it is the property as a whole. Because suppose you have taken 1 liter water molecules, so do you think that the boiling point of water represent the boiling point of one molecules? This represent the entire molecules which are present in that volume of water. Okay. So here what is there? With the increase of atomic mass of halogen atom, boiling point increases. Because with the increase of atomic mass of halogen atom, the magnitude of van der Waals force of attraction increases. Hence area of contact also increases. Okay. Is there any problem? Similarly, for the same alkyl group, the boiling point vary according to halogen type or kind. Okay. For the same alkyl group, the boiling point vary according to halogen type or kind. CH3F, Cl, Br and I. Boiling point increases because fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Atomic size is increasing. Halogen atom. Number of carbon atom in the carbon-carbon chain is same. Here also boiling point increases. Why increases? Because written for the same alkyl group, the boiling point vary according to halogen type or kind. Or you can say the size of halogen atom. The size of halogen atom. Okay. If halogen atom is same, then with the increase of number of carbon atom in the carbon-carbon chain, boiling point increases. CH3F, just see. Here one carbon atom is there, here two carbon atom, here three, here four. Okay. Then what would be there? Of course, the type of halogen atom is same. Type of halogen atom is same, but the carbon-carbon number is increasing. Carbon-carbon number is increasing. So, where the number of carbon atom is more, that molecules will have highest boiling point. So, here 4 carbon atom. That is why I wrote here, if halogen atom is same, then with the increase of number of carbon atom in the carbon-carbon chain, boiling point increases. Okay. Now, still some variations are there. We'll rub this one and we'll write. With the branching, boiling point decreases. Like just see, in pentane, N-pentane, isopentane, neopentane is there. So, which case will have least boiling point? Neo case. Greater the branching, lesser will be the area of contact and lesser will be the boiling point. Okay, N-pentane will have the highest boiling point. Are you getting my point or not? Okay, so with the increase in branching for isomeric alkyl halide, the boiling point decreases because the area of contact decreases or the magnitude of van der Waals force of attraction decreases. Just see, this is 1-bromobutane or N-butyl bromide. It is not branched. Its boiling point is 375 Kelvin. Now just see, this is 1, 2, 3. Branching is there. This is one branch. Okay, side chain. So this is as compared to this one, there is a decrease in the boiling point. Similarly, here also only one branch is there. This side. So this is secondary butyl, and this is isobutyl bromide, isobutyl bromide. This is okay. IUPAC name will be different. So this one and this one is similar. Single branch. So boiling point is similar. This is neobutyl bromide, CH2Br. So here just see, drastic decrease is there. Drastic decrease 346. So with the increase in branching, there is a decrease in the boiling point. Next question is, the boiling point of haloalkane is higher than that of parent hydrocarbon. Why? The hydrocarbon means alkane, alkene, alkyne. So in alkane, alkene, alkyne, basically carbon and hydrogen bond is there, and that bond is non-polar bond. Okay. So what is there? Their dipole interaction is not there. While in case of alkyl halide, what is there? CX bond is there, and X is more electronegative. So due to difference in electronegativity between CX bond, there is a polarity. And because of this polarity, so many molecules, just see, this is CH3CH2X, one molecules. This is CH3CH2X. So just see, this is X and means this is slightly negative and and this is slightly positive end. So there is a interaction or not? It is better to make like that. Just see, put here this upper side CH3. So here what is there? This one. This is slightly positive. This is slightly negative. Okay. So because of this interaction, slightly positive, slightly negative, dipole interaction is there. So there is a collection of molecules. Because of this collection, in the sense means so many molecules will interact, will attract each other. Okay, so at one position there is a collection of molecules. That is why slightly increase in the boiling point. Boiling point is the temperature at which any substance gets boiled. So when so many molecules are getting collected at one place because of dipole interaction, so there is a slight increase in the boiling point, because you have to supply more amount of heat to break those bonds. And the last year all these things I have taught you. Now similarly polarity is there. There is one more physical property, dipole moment and physical properties of haloarenes. Okay, only 2 points are left, but already we have exceeded the time limit. Now more than 41-minute video is there. So we'll complete this one in the next video, and for today I think it is enough. Okay, so thank you.